we're live here at the corner Avenue of the Stars and Constellation in front of the Hyatt Hotel for the Mr. 1% event. I think it started at 4 or 5, I'm not sure. I got stuck in traffic. At 6 o'clock now, I just arrived. The cop on the corner is smiling and waving at people as they walk by. Is it over? It's over already?
Yes. Citizens, people that have worked all their lives, they think that our insurance is some kind of entitlement that needs to be done away with. And they really have no sympathy for regular people that have had unfortunate circumstances, have gotten sick, have gotten ill, or even worked.
Wow, it took me 2 hours to get here. The invitation I got is at 5 o'clock.
For no better reason than simply to keep more of their billions.
Yeah, and I looked at the one that said 5, and I left at 4, and it took me 2 hours. Hey!
Well, if you look at how much they own. Like,
hey, Greg.
Mitt Romney owns all these corporations, and McCain didn't even know how many houses he owned. So they have so much money that at the end of the year, you hear them say things like, well, I only had $10 million left. If they have money left, that means they couldn't spend it. Okay? And that's with all their $1,000 a night hotels. And that money that's left that they don't want anyone to take as far as taxes or anything else.
Hey, you look cool.
Could pay for health inspectors.
I see they
could put homeless veterans into houses.
I would like one.
It could feed hungry children. It could do a lot of things. It doesn't need to go. In my case, they took 12% out of my disability last year and gave it to my HMO. My HMO made $3 billion in profit each of the last 2 years, even though they're a non-profit corporation. So they made $3 billion 2 years in a row, but that wasn't enough for them non-profit. And so they took 12% out of my disability. So at the end of the month, as it is now, we're out of money, we're out of food stamps, we're basically out of food. We got a little bit of rice from the Salvation Army today, some rice and some beans. And so, yeah. Not by choice. I'd rather be working as a computer engineer making $80,000 to $100,000 a year, but no one will give me a chance to do that again. I used to, that's what I used to do. I haven't decided yet. I'm pretty disappointed with Obama as far as some of his policies, but Romney would be 100 times worse in terms of his policies. Honestly, I have some libertarian friends, and I've heard
I can't. I have my hands are full. Sorry.
And I do believe that he is even worse.
I can't. My hands are full. I'm sorry. But thank you anyway.
Cut off my family completely, kick us into the street, and start. So I'm not into him, and Santorum is Santorum, and he's also a crazy religious man. But the biggest problem with him is the alt definition definitely fits him.
I like this. The guy in the suit is holding up the flag of the corporate states of America.
Yeah. It's my name, Brian Seligman at rocketmail.com. How's it going?
Good, how you doing? I talked to you last time. Yeah. We're over in downtown by Little Tokyo.
That's a hot picture right there. That's definitely a hot picture.
Occupy. Mitt Romney's having a fundraising event here.
Did you see that?
Yeah. The lady in the car, when they said Mitt Romney is having a fundraiser, she made a vomiting gesture.
She's a reporter. She doesn't get to take sides.
Hey.
How are you? Say our side and their side.
Just to be impartial.
Well, once upon a time when the fairness doctrine existed.
Okay, they're supposed to be impartial.
Yeah, one of the cops who walked by was smiling at us. He's smiling at everyone. He's officer friendly.
Well, I had my emotionally draining interviews, and I took a couple of pills, and so I'm smiling on the outside.
Oh. It took me 2 hours to get here.
How did you come?
I came on the 405, and I will never in my life go on the 405 ever again. I was on there for over an hour.
I went.
But I was from the 10. Not from the first time I could have gotten on the 10, from the 10 the second time. Like I avoided most of the 405 and just took the tiniest chunk I possibly could. But I think maybe driving through a neighborhood at 25 miles an hour would be faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what my dad taught at UCLA before he went to Caltech, and my mom went to UCLA when I was a kid, and I worked in Westwood. Long story short, I learned the canyons. So what you want to do is like go up Havenhurst and then come down either Roscommare or Beverly Glen if you're aiming over here. You want to shoot.
I won't remember all that, but
Laurel turns into Crescent Heights if you're going into Hollywood. Yeah, the 405 is a disaster.
So anyway, for those of you watching the stream, the event is actually over. I arrived right when it ended, and there's just a couple people here
Is it? Well, I know.
who are keeping it going. Yeah. Well, it said till 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, one said till 7 and one said till 8, and I got here at 6. So, but the whole time I knew I wasn't lost because there was a helicopter. I was like, okay, the helicopter's still there. I'm good.
Yeah. I was a little bit late.
And there's still cops over there. I don't know. Is Romney actually here? Or no?
I guess I made a good entry.
He is actually here. Okay,
Yeah.
so that explains why the cops are over there.
The Century Plaza towers right here are where most of the really super rich stay when they're in town. There's the presidential penthouse is where, I mean, Clinton stayed there, Ford stayed there, Carter stayed there. It's where all if you've got, $250,000 to drop in one night, then this is where you want to go.
So how long are you planning to stay?
A little longer. I mean, people can still see my sign.
Yeah.
My car's down Olympic, so people will see my sign there too.
I parked in the mall, but I'm confused about mall parking because I saw on the exit I didn't see a place to put money, so I'm a little confused about the mall parking.
It's been a long time. When I was a teenager, I worked in 2029. The one from LA Law that they shoot in on.
Oh, I don't know.
It's right over there behind this building. The two white sort of triangular ones.
I don't know. I still feel like
anyway.
I'm new to LA.
Back then, it was a ticket, and you paid a couple of bucks on your way out if you didn't have a validation.
Yeah, but I saw the thing. It was just a machine
that. Drink, you might be able to get a validation. So.
Yeah, so I need to quickly run over there, buy an orange drink, and get validated.
Possibly.
Okay.
Yeah, or at least ask the people at the mall about it.
Oh, I forgot to check my watch when I checked in. I don't think I'm gonna stay here that long, so I don't think it's an issue.
About 6:30.
Yeah, I think it was about 6 when I got here.
Okay.
I think I saw you at the last thing I live streamed.
What was the last thing you live streamed?
There were 2 Trayvon Martin marches.
Okay, I was at both.
Okay, so I streamed both of them.
One in the pouring rain.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
And I came home absolutely soaking wet.
I went to the media meeting soaking wet because there was an important proposal for confiscating all the GA footage, and I'm like, hell no, you don't demand my footage.
Confiscating?
Yeah.
Who wanted it?
A facilitation team.
They can ask for a copy if they want.
They can politely request. And
And provide a CD or a flash drive.
Like everybody else.
yeah. Well, I mean, that violates my copyright. I don't know, like, I'm a little, like, I don't know, like, about this whole issue.
If you shot it, then you have the commercial rights.
Yeah, well, legally, I have the right to anything I shot. I paid for all of my equipment. I did all the work.
It's a good idea
Nobody
to get
paid
a waiver,
me.
But
I mean, I'm good with making everything available to view online. But to be demanded that somebody's going to have something, so I agreed upon that I would make my footage available to anyone in the media team for purposes of promoting Occupy. But to give it to just anyone, to make it community property like this proposal was saying, no. You don't know what they're going to do with it. No.
well, and a proposal doesn't matter. I mean, it's yours.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Yeah.
That's like, if they pass, somebody wants a proposal to take my cane. It's mine. You don't get it.
Sorry, man.
You're happy to look at my pictures. I'll say for the record, anyone who wants to reprint my pictures or re-footage my video, as long as you don't change the basic message, I don't care.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the thing. Don't Photoshop it, to make Romney rules or something, because he sucks. So yeah, in that sense, I retain my copyright. I guess we're gonna walk up a little bit.
Yeah.
So, maybe catch Olympic and make some noise for the traffic.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, I'll see you at the next one. I don't even know what the next one is.
Yeah, I kind of play it by ear.
Well, there's Skid Row on Friday night. We're camping out on Skid Row.
Okay.
I'm gonna camp out on Skid Row. If I can get my tent situation figured out. Yeah. I camped out last week. I learned a lot about Skid Row. I think you can learn a lot by doing it than talking about it.
All right, let's get the next one.
All right. So the guy with the suit is across the street with the flag of the United States of Corporations. Yeah, that's a better description. Oh, I didn't turn the chat on. I don't know if you guys are chatting with me. So I'm gonna hang out here a little while longer. I think people are saying until dark. He's got music. I love the music. So he's coming back across the street, the guy in the suit with the American flag. Oh, sorry.
So we room service those. But
This is awesome. I love it.
she was an attorney. She has great
Voila.
She was a lawyer back then. For my mom.
Thank you. No Mitt Romney. Actually, no career politician.
I actually think no politician is better.
No, we need statesmen. People who are interested in serving, doing their job,
Yeah.
getting out.
I don't want to be represented by anyone.
For the people, by the people.
Yeah.
By the people.
I think like a real horizontal democracy would make me happy.
Yeah. I think it's. I think we've proven. I think over a large stretch of time that this flavor of capitalism is a downward spiral to something that doesn't work. And the idea behind the Constitution is you revamp with progress. You revamp with the times. And for us to stay stagnant, my equation is I equate our current government as if it were a television, it'd be black and white, standard definition tube with no antenna. This is a high definition plasma world, and we're so archaic in thought and in practice that it's damaging. So you've got a huge split, and when something rips, everything in between has no support.
I think the guy in the suit with the flag of the United States and corporations is catching a lot of attention. A lot of people are looking at your flag and looking at you, and I think this is making a good statement.
You know, you don't have the idea that people who stand up to their duty to course correct an errant government.
See this guy right here? He's looking at you, trying to like figure out what's up with this guy in the suit with the flag.
This represents, instead of states, we have corporations. The United States of corporations. You know, doing your duty doesn't mean you're homeless, unemployed, dirty. I bust my ass to support myself and do what I can to bring notice to something that needs attention. Not just attention, action. Nothing will ever be done for anyone unless they do it themselves.
It's a do-it-yourself job for sure.
So, I like the buses.
Why do you like the bus? Oh,
Lots
because
of eyes.
they're all looking at you, and I'm blocking their view.
No, see, I can do this.
Yeah.
It's not about me. But it looks weird. A floating flag with
It
legs.
does. It looks better if they can see that you're dressed nicely.
Yeah. Blondies, right? Yeah.
I think so. Co-option. They're co-option.
That's cool. I don't know if you guys heard her, but she wants us to sue Bank of America for co-opting the name of America. That's cool. I like it.
I'm going to claim ignorance because I can't think of the country right now that is not Ireland. Ireland isn't paying their taxes.
That's what I heard.
Is it Ireland?
Yeah.
Okay, then I can speak with confidence.
Yes.
Ireland has decided to protest by not paying their taxes. And I think that is a tremendous idea because all they're doing is funding terrorism with our tax dollars. And I think if we withhold it, how dare anyone expect anybody to give money towards something that we are taking such a staunch stance on fighting against?
Terror, yeah.
So, you know, when Hillary Clinton visits 12 countries throughout the world, says, if you continue getting your oil from Iran, then you're not going to be a part of the United States economy. That's just bullying.
It's so hypocritical.
It's entirely hypocritical.
It is. It's egregious. There aren't enough words to say how bad it is.
And to have no real mainstream news coverage of real issues and events.
Like, did you see John?
Wake up, you'll learn more if you turn your television
What did
off.
Romney say? He said
Unless
something
you
on
watch Jon
Stewart.
Stewart.
Or Stephen Colbert.
Yeah.
Or Patty Beers.
Or
Yeah, the real.
Moyers and Company.
He called him out on that. You know, they're so busy watching the circus, you know, covering the circus. It's like the Republican primary, who cares?
The GOP,
They got
who cares?
nothing. They got nothing.
How many millions of dollars is it going to take for the GOP to prove that they don't have a worthy candidate? Or the Democratic
Party. I say let them spend themselves, you know.
Right.
You saw that money tearing each other out. But Jon Stewart called him out on it. He's like, you're concerned about, legislature, whatever. Nobody asked him about indefinite detention. Nobody asked this for the power grab the president did.
Suspension of Maurice.
Yeah. Talk about un-American. Protest while you still can.
Mitt Romney held his fundraiser here this afternoon.
The mittens is staying here.
We're here to protest career politicians. So much money is wasted in endeavors like that, right? Who in their right mind would vote for Romney in California? It's such a waste of money that could go towards schools or other
money for jobs and
Thank you.
education,
I-
not for more incarceration.
Hi, if you guys are just joining us here, we're at the corner of Avenue of the Stars and Constellation in front of the High Regency Century Plaza, where the Mitt Romney fundraiser was. The big event, the Mr. 1% event, has actually ended, but there's a few hardcore protesters still here on the corner. As long as we have daylight, people can see their signs, and we have this guy dressed in a suit holding a flag of the United States of corporations, and a lot of people are slowly turning the corner looking at that flag, and
No Mitt in our state. No Mitt in our state.
and then up the street, about half a block up there's more people protesting up there.
Yeah, where did
They went up that way. They went up that way. No, they're still here. He said that he would stay until it got dark.
Okay.
He said people can still see his signs, he'll stay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I was 2 hours late. Well, I thought it started at 5 and it took me 2 hours to get here.
This is Los Angeles. Well, the event was
Never-
scheduled for 6 o'clock, but I put 5 because I knew nobody would show up on time.
But also said 4. It said 4 o'clock on Mario Burritos.
Okay, well, his was hey, thank you so much. Enjoy your evening. Thank you. Out of touch. Mario's organization is. This was an Occupy Los Angeles schedule. We did not want to overlap.
Oh, okay. It was confusing.
This is actually a solidarity action with Occupy Wall Street, who originally put it together. And I think I mentioned yesterday that Occupy Oakland also did their action yesterday. Had 200 occupiers show up.
Yeah.
OLA.
Yeah.
OLA.
Yeah. Well, honestly, to be honest with you, I'm expecting to be getting a lot of shit later when the anarchists find out that I live stream this.
Well,
Because it's reformist and they're anarchist and they're not reformist and they're, I don't know.
you know what? We all fall under the title of 99%, so
Yeah.
everybody's opinion is welcome.
But I guess
and
not
respected.
everybody upholds that 99% thing.
Well, I can only respect other people's views.
Yeah.
And I can only operate under my own. Right or wrong is
Yeah.
irrelevant, but
Yeah,
it's,
absolutely.
it's
We're all doing what we think is right.
I don't understand anarchy. I am reading up on it.
Yeah.
It is good to understand
I
who your comrades are.
I should read up on it because the more I hear about it, I'm like, yeah, I totally agree with that.
Well, I agree. I think the idea of a republic, freedom without anarchy, we need to self-police each other in such a way that we prevent harm from befalling each other, vile acts of disrespect. But for the most part, people should leave people to their own devices because it's a free planet.
That sounds like anarchy to me.
It is.
That sounds like anarchy to me.
But
Without government.
we're self-governing, I believe.
Yeah.
It's up to me to regulate how I interact with other people as to not disrespect them.
That's
thereby
anarchy.
Disrespecting myself. But if you look at painted lines on the road, this is paint. Paint on a road prevents people from running into each other.
And I agree with that. And I think all of us would agree that painted lines on the road is beneficial. We
Sure.
don't like always to stop at the red light, but we know that,
That's why we
we
do
have to
rolling
come to that
stops.
agreement I think rolling stops are fine, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm afraid of getting a ticket or whatever. But that shouldn't be the reason I don't do it. I shouldn't do it because it's not safe, and if it's safe, I should do it. California roll. That's a California stop. Yeah.
Sounds really good. Pardon?
Mint in town?
Is there holding a fundraiser? $1,000 plates? Are you hungry?
Obama's was 35,000
How much is it here?
Have a great evening.
Obama's was 35,000.
And it's only 1,000 here.
I have no idea.
Well,
Personally, I think if we're to establish a quote-unquote government, it should be a combination of flavors, like religion. Me personally, growing up young, always contemplated God, and religion, and the like. And how are you? I sought God. Really did not have concrete answers. I sought all kinds of different religions, and I found out that at the core of each organized religion, everything's the same. Pretty much. It's fundamental human respect.
No different than painted lines.
Correct. And that my religion is actually a combination of all of them. It's a philosophy, not an actual religion.
Hi, if you're just tuning in, we're here in Los Angeles, California, at the corner of Constellation and Avenue of the Stars. We're in front of the Hyatt Regency Plaza Hotel, where Mitt Romney is having his fundraiser. I think it's only $1,000 a plate, so yeah, pretty cheap compared to Obama, $35,000 a plate. There were two events here. One is Occupy LA, and one was for what was it? Good Jobs LA. What was the other one? The other one was, it was not Occupy LA. So the first event ended. There's just a couple really hardcore protesters here who have agreed to remain here on the corner as long as there's daylight. Further up the block there's more people on another corner who've also agreed to stay as long as there's daylight. As long as people can see their signs, they're going to stand here.
Probably a very unlikely.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 6 media bands. Most of them are mainstream English media, and then there's also Channel 64, Noticias, Spanish-speaking media here. Channel 5, Channel 9, Channel 4. I can't see the other ones. Maybe 7. I think there's 7 mainstream media bands here. And the cops who I have seen walk by are smiling and waving at us. I think the cops don't know. No, they must know, but they're not treating us like we're Occupy LA. I've never held a sign.
What do you wear? America?
Yeah, I wear them. There's 99% on my hoodie.
Yeah, it's not anti-corporate, and it's not anti-money. It's just control of our society, or this American society, has been usurped by money, and unfortunately, businesses wield a lot of money, and it's really drowning out our voices. And you know what? I use a lot of these products. I encourage business. I encourage people to be prosperous. hear you. I agree. Yeah.
Money out of
It's,
politics.
money out of politics. A public pool. I would love to see corporations donate billions of dollars to a public pool that gets evenly distributed amongst those candidates who wish to seek office. It's transparent. It's fair. And gentlemen, have a great evening.
Nice businessmen on our side.
I think that's a great way of doing outreach, having conversation with a person.
You know, Occupy has taught me that when there's 300 people standing behind you, people tend to not engage. It's kind of intimidating.
Yeah.
I could not be at our 17th action against the banks. So I donned a suit. I stood out in the middle of Burbank. I held out my flag, and I had more conversations with people just by doing that, being alone. One individual comes up, we're having a dialogue. Another person joins in, and soon you have a nice discussion amongst people.
I think I've never before Occupy been involved in any protests. I found marching and chanting to be loud and annoying and off-putting. And I don't know, I never liked it. So I have participated in marches, live streaming, and it's really fun to be in the middle of the march. There's a lot of great energy. I really like it, but I don't know if it's productive.
Sometimes you need to make noise.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to gather in mass. Would you like a Romney sign?
Oh, I have. I was here a minute ago.
Okay. Where is it? Did you disperse?
Yeah, we just, well,
Yeah, we're not. Everybody wants a quick, easy solution, and there just is not one.
Well, that's what a lot of the criticism of Occupy.
Drill.
I'm hearing a lot of
trouble, and they're going to drill. And they're going to drill.
I'm hearing a lot of criticism of Occupy that we're not offering a solution, that we don't have the answer. And it's like they want us to do all the work and then serve it to them, and I say you need to come and participate.
That is our first goal as a movement is to raise awareness that people need to be involved, not wait until it affects them.
Don't those people on the live stream at home that are sit there, you guys should do this, you should do that, you know, they're always telling you what you should do.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't criticize the live stream viewers because a lot of them are active people who just couldn't make it out that day, and some of them are people who are shut in their house for various
The live stream
reasons.
makes you feel like you're there, though.
Oh, yeah. It's the next best thing,
Yeah.
definitely.
If Occupy's saying anything, it's that we can't do it with this small group. We all need to do it. And if we all did it, it would be over quickly
Yeah.
and simply. And so if everybody just
do it.
But you know what? It is a long process. The more I learn, the more I realize how ignorant I am.
How long it took us to get to this point where we're at, you know. It's not going to change overnight.
It won't, you know.
But you got to try.
Got to hold it down.
I don't know if summer's hot.
Protest while you still can.
If summer's hot, people are going to get angry.
Well, I hear a lot of people. I reach out to colleagues and friends that are conservative individuals, and we have differing views. But you know, once the rhetoric falls aside, we're talking about the same issues.
Absolutely.
And I've often been told, when you guys lose your right to do what you're doing, then we'll get involved. Hello, NDAA.
When they've taken all the protesters, who will be left to stand up for years?
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
And you know, Hitler's Germany took 4 years from the time he came into power until the death camps. That's 4 years is the amount of time that it happened in. Before they were taking people on trains to the death camps.
So
4 years. It's not much time.
Wow, yeah, that's scary. Over summer, I'll be live streaming full time over summer.
You know the whole analogy of frog in water that is brought
Boiling,
to
yeah.
a boil.
Absolutely.
Your rights are slowly being depleted. It is a fact, and the fact that you may or may not be aware of it is evidence of it. With little research, you'll find out frightening facts.
Well, look at how they take away, you know, the cops will come take away protesters in Union Station, New York. Did you see that? The girl does a mic check and the cop holler out.
Right. Excuse me, free speech.
Goodbye, free speech.
I can yell whatever I wish, so long as it does not incite panic.
Thank you for tweeting that link out.
You know, train terminal.
Ridiculous.
I wouldn't say that we are welcoming Mitt Romney, but thank you
I
for.
think so. I think we're welcoming him.
Are we? Okay, somebody tweeted that out. I'm not.
Good noisy raucous.
I don't think this is really a welcome, but thank you for tweeting the link. I'm taking summer off. I'll be live streaming full time on summer.
Are you're live streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, God bless you.
I should have told you that. I'm sorry. But
yeah.
I miss Cross-X Bones. He needs to be out here as well.
Yeah.
Yes, guy.
Support your streamers. Support
Really.
your
That's
streamers.
that's the media right there.
CNN isn't
That's
here.
the free press.
Where is CNN?
Did you see all this?
A presidential candidate is holding a fundraiser. Where is CNN?
That's a non-event.
Or do they buy affiliates?
This is the event right here.
Hi, good evening.
You don't look like a flagpole.
I don't feel like one either.
Hope it's thermal.
I've actually got some long johns on underneath because it is chilly. Would you guys like a side?
Yeah. You want a sign?
Couldn't agree more.
Oh.
We're just overnight. We're leaving town tomorrow morning. So
Oh,
we
where are you
have much
from?
to do. North Carolina, actually.
Well, what part?
Really?
From
Okay, my mother's in Wilmington.
Yep.
North Carolina. Yes, and my aunt's in the Black Mountains up in Asheville.
No. I'm out on business. I'm looking
You know, but we
what's
figured
going on.
they're protesting
Oh,
Romney.
man,
I said,
I'm
that's
so
good, but
excited.
why here? Is there something special going on?
Out of touch with the
Yeah, we don't usually protest Romney
We don't
here.
need queer politicians with it.
That's right. You know, and who do we have? Bernie Sanders, I would say, is a, you know, talking about Bernie Sanders.
Yes.
He's a great statesman.
I would like to serve, but I don't think they want me. You know, I'd love to put in 2 years and get in, get out. I'd love to.
Nice talking with you.
Absolutely.
You probably too.
Welcome to California and enjoy.
Yeah. You're probably too ethical and too high now.
Democracy is difficult. If Occupy has taught me one thing, it's we are complex creatures with.
It is difficult.
And very valuable creatures at that. I mean, power corrupts.
To come to a consensus on anything, you're lucky to get maybe half.
We're getting better though. We're getting better at the whole consensus thing.
We are.
We passed like 3 proposals last night easily.
Yeah.
And one of them was very controversial, and I was going to hard block it. But I contacted the proposer ahead of time, and we worked really hard to make it work. It's still controversial, but
What you got there? A battery charger?
this is a light and a monopod, so that
That's good. That's a good idea. So
Yeah.
you don't have to be holding the camera.
yeah, somebody made this for me.
Really?
Yeah,
Suggestions to call it. It sounds like.
but it's kind of difficult to get it on there. But once it's on there, it's a good.
Oh, the batteries are for the
light. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have a jumper cable battery. Oh, I think I turned it off. Oh no, I'm good. I have a big 15-pound battery that can jumpstart a car. I can put it in a backpack and hook it up. My phone will last 2.5 hours, so I didn't bring it. But it's starting to get a little dark, so I thought I would turn on the light. Is it on? Yeah.
Is this thing on?
Did you guys
Can you
attend
hear
the
me now?
Romney
Can you hear me
fundraiser?
now?
Let's see if the light. Oh, is it too bright? It's not helping much. Maybe I'll turn it off for now. But
Right.
it's not really helping.
Are you guys local?
No, we're staying at that hotel.
Where are you guys in from?
We're not sure.
Welcome. Welcome. These signs actually came from New York. How long are you here for? Perfect. It's good. It's good to have that time off, right? A little decompression time. Well, good choice coming out. Excuse the rains the other day if you were here.
Yes, we
Like they say, it
apologize.
never rains in Southern California.
That wasn't normal. That was bizarre. That was really bizarre.
Right?
And it happened right when that march started, and it just pouring sideways, and we were soaked. And my eyeglasses got wet. I was just like, okay, forget it. I'm gonna protect my phone, and that is it. I just
How many people showed up for that?
about 100. Yeah.
Enjoy your stay while you're here.
Thank you.
It was the I don't know what is the name of the new Black Panthers. Black Liberation. I don't know, but that was their event, and yeah, they were they were having a call to arms, and was like, you know what?
How many showed up?
I went to the one next.
Yeah, and they're like very clear from the beginning. They're like, we're peaceful. This is peaceful. We don't want to hear anything that isn't peaceful. So it was completely different tone.
I was asked
Not the
to.
branch that offered $10,000
Well,
reward.
no, that was the new Black Panthers, I think, who did that. That was so. Yeah, Occupy the Hood is associated with the new Black Panthers. So I think we should just be just close that. How you feel about that is up to you to decide, but people should know.
Well, the one yesterday was really nice. Were you at
Yeah,
that one?
yeah, that was hosted by Answer. Yeah, I was there. Did I not see you?
I was wearing a hoodie.
I was wearing a hoodie too, but I didn't have it on because it was too hot. It was too hot. But when
It came useful later.
when it was time to march back to Pershing, I caught up with the Occupy kids, and they were taking the streets, and I actually went in the street. I don't normally go in the street, but and Sam Slovak was there. He was filming, and I was in the street filming them, and I really got the impression that I was in his way, and that he did not want to film me, and I was just getting in his way. And I just made the joke that if he knew who I was, he would want to film me.
Right? That's obstruction.
I'm just kidding, but it's true. No, I'm kidding.
Right.
He was in there earlier. Probably still in there. Have an eye on the Starbucks across the street.
That light is hurting your eyes, but it's not helping. Like, it's like barely different when I turn the light on and off. It's not worth hurting your eyes. It is getting a little chilly out here.
Yeah, it's been, especially over there in front of the hotel.
Uh-huh. It's cold there?
Very windy and cold. You have a hole, it's like a wind tunnel. You have a hole through this building here.
Uh-huh.
It goes straight through. And somehow you just get bombarded with wind and then sometimes mist from the fountain.
We have 8 people still watching at home. I'm a little impressed by that because we just have 3 people on a corner here holding signs on the flag of the United States of corporations.
And what a small price for freedom, right?
Someone earlier was suggesting that people in the United States should stop paying their taxes because half of our tax money is going to wars that we don't want, and they're doing that in Ireland right now. And maybe we should withhold our consent by not paying our taxes.
Even if you do that, I know California, more or less, once you have money in the bank, they go after it.
Yeah.
California, it's not like the federal government. California is more aggressive at collecting taxes.
Yeah. I think I'm either like paying like nothing or $10 to California.
But if you didn't pay them,
Yeah.
and they'll just totally just.
Will they take it off the credit union too?
No. I
No?
think you're safe with the credit union.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works, but you're definitely safe with the credit union.
Did they find out? They come back after serving their country. Didn't we learn that in Vietnam?
We should have one of each.
Well, the banks are definitely in with the government. Definitely.
It's ridiculous.
I heard that Wells Fargo is charging $10 for free checking now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Someone sent an
Needs
email
more
or something about
publicity.
that. Yeah. Hey y'all, can y'all tweet that out? Wells Fargo is now charging $10 for free checking.
Absolutely love them.
It was fun walking in the streets yesterday. There was no cops. Like all the cops were busy for whatever reason.
Well, like every Friday when we do actually walk from the GA to
Uh-huh.
Skid Row.
Yeah.
Congress is only working 109 days this year.
Slackers. What are they doing the other 200 days? 259 days, or my math is bad. So yeah, the cops don't do anything when we walk in the streets. So maybe Friday I'll take the streets. But they know what we're doing. Like they're well aware that we take the streets every Friday night.
Now they are.
Okay. So just to let you know, you guys, I'll be streaming Friday night for General Assembly, and then after General Assembly, we're gonna walk, take the streets over to Main Street, Skid Row, and I'm gonna camp there. I'll be live streaming, and in the morning, on Saturday morning, I'll be live streaming the cops harassing us and making us take our tents down. What? Free condoms! Somebody shouted free condoms from and I agree with that. I agree. Condoms should be free.
The whole BPI's pink slime thing. It's
All birth control should be free because it's cheaper for society to pay for birth control than for a birth.
70% of products.
It's just economically better to pay for birth control.
A whistleblower, one guy that works for BPI.
Now it's actually here at farm.
And all children should be born wanted.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All babies should be planned. And the light is not helping. I barely see you with the light on, and I barely see you with the light off. It's not a good time of day. Also, I'm going to be live streaming General Assembly on Wednesday night. I don't know if there's anything else going on this week. Sunday, April Fool's Day, will be the 6-month anniversary of Occupy Los Angeles. We're going to have some festive event. I don't remember the location.
The April Fool's one and the zombie one.
Okay, I think the April Fool's one is Occupy LA and the zombie one is somebody else.
Elise.
Elise? Okay, well, Elise, I'm sorry. I've already promised to do the April Fool's.
But it's going to converge.
Oh, good,
So
good,
you either
good.
want to be dressed as a clown or as a zombie.
Okay, well, I prefer clown, so I'll let anybody who wants to dress me once I arrive will be allowed to. As a clown, let me clarify. And yeah, so I promised. I don't remember the name of the person I promised, but I did. She asked me, one of the organizers from I know Kat from Keeping It Real Party. Keeping It Real Party is hosting the April Fool's event, and it's just about having fun. And it's not about like involving the police or anything. So hopefully that LAP, I know you're watching, please behave. Do you know what time the April Fool's event is? It's funny, I send out all the invitations, but I never actually even read them. And then I forget, and I don't keep track, and people always come to me for information, and I'm like, dude, I already gave it to you.
And if I can't find
Occupy WeHo, I couldn't read your name earlier. How's it going?
I don't eat a lot of meat, but when I do,
April Fools at noon and April Ghouls at 1:30.
April Fools and April Ghouls. I'll be streaming April Fools. So LAPD likes to kind of fuck with us when we celebrate any anniversaries. Have you noticed that? If there's any anniversaries and we celebrate, LAPD fucks with us.
We might. I think if we, I don't like to use the term, if we hold our ground, if we stay still in one place, they'll mess with us. If we're mobile, you know, they don't really.
Yeah. Well, they haven't disclosed what the event is, what's going to happen once we arrive, but they said we're renting shoes.
There'll be games.
I caught a couple of those episodes.
Who know? I have no idea.
What do clowns do?
They juggle. And they do tricks, and they get in little cars like that.
Maybe they throw pies.
Only gluten-free, please. Only gluten-free pies. It is so dark, but the light doesn't help. There's 7 people still watching, and we have 3 people standing on the corner holding up signs. Mr. Romney, 1%. And then the guy in the suit is holding up a flag of the United States of Corporations. And it's getting a lot of attention. A lot of people are looking and noticing and honking their horns and waving and smiling. And there's really great reception from the people driving by, walking by. There's a lot of foot traffic around here. I guess there's a hotel and then there's a mall. There's a mall down there at a movie theater, so there's a lot of people walking around on this corner, Constellation and Avenue of the Stars. We can see better from here.
A lot of the highways and stuff we have were actually rivers at one time, and that's what they go back to. And they're like paths for bears and all kinds of animals. They said that the dam lasts up to 10 years. But what gets through the dam is a microorganism that clogs up the pipes.
That makes no sense. Good evening.
And then, so you know what the last remaining type boys after like 75 years will be parrots that have learned to talk.
Really?
Yeah.
How long do parrots live?
What's that?
Don't they last 30 years?
I think they live a long time.
I wonder if they teach their babies how to speak English.
I know the mockingbirds out here teach their babies to be equally irritating.
What sound they make?
Oh my gosh. I bought new windows just so I could sleep. They were so obnoxious.
There's a guy with a camera interviewing somebody across the street over there. They should come over here and talk to the real news.
They should. That's the question behind you.
Oh, sorry about that.
How are you? Oh, you mean you want info here?
So this is Century City?
This is Century City.
Okay.
I don't think there really is a city. I don't think it's really a
Beverly Hills.
LA.
Yeah, Los Angeles, according to the
Well,
Google Maps.
I had it confused with another one. Culver City, that's what it was.
Taking someone down?
And one day I saw him go on Paris Hilton's, you know, an elevator go out.
Jamar Thomas is a celebrity. There's a celebrity site. Well,
Sorry it's so dark. I have the light on and it's not helping.
You need to utilize. I see a lot of empty buses. I had never been to Washington D.C. Fabulous city, and their public transportation.
How's the taxi?
Why is this guy in the street whistling?
How's the taxis? Because they get in
Along
line.
the tracks of Exposition
The
Boulevard.
taxis, they get in line.
It's going to open.
Oh,
He's a taxi coordinator.
okay. My brother's a taxi driver. He stays in line a lot.
And it's supposed to be cheaper.
Go grab a coffee.
Slacker.
Or grab a coffee.
Are you?
Yeah, it's right there.
Should we walk in and talk?
Yeah, make it fine. I don't make it smell good.
I had other business in there. FYE, he's about ready to come out.
Oh.
You want to catch up?
Oh.
They have all the rolls on the cars lined up.
Would you like to grab a sign and join us for about?
I have to get going.
But thank you.
I do a lot of work with Code Pink, so I would normally.
Thank you for the information.
Appreciate the heads up.
Hey, let's go greet him.
Oh, there you go.
Where's Mario and the LA Jobs folks?
Oh, they're slackers.
Yeah, I mean,
Actually, if you go over there on the bridge, it's more or less very windy and cold.
I have squatter attire under here.
That's why he's calling the taxis, huh? That's why he's calling the taxis. Because they're gonna leave. Yeah.
Oh. Well, then maybe.
All right. Well,
Let's go to the exit side.
they must be about to leave because he's calling all the taxis.
Well, we'll go to the exit side.
I'm just following you guys. Wherever you go, I'm following. That's my job, to follow people. If anybody wants to tweet that out, that the Mitt Romney dinner is over and he's about to leave, and we're gonna go up closer. That would be helpful if you could tweet that. So the taxis are lining up here to pick up the people because the event is about to end. So we have a long line of taxis right here. How's it going? So if you're just joining us, we're here at the Hyatt Century Plaza on Avenue of the Stars in Culver City. We have about 3 people left protesting Mitt Romney. They're from Occupy LA. There was another union, Good Jobs LA, some kind of event earlier. Those people have all left, but the people who are here still have agreed to stay as long as the sun is shining. So yeah, there's more taxis all getting in line to take these people home. But we're going up here where they're going to be coming out. And there's 4 of us. I'm counting myself now, and there's 5 cops right there. So that's not a safe ratio. I don't feel good, but I'm not doing anything illegal either. Sorry about the light. It's not a good time of day.
Look at that lineup over there. Maybe we should just drive in circles.
They're all gonna come out through right here. So, how's it going?
When they come out. You're not going to eat that? Ask me. You're not going to eat that? You're not going to eat that roll?
Oh, okay. Close to that. Oh, okay.
The light's not helping.
Lights are or not?
Not. I mean, barely.
It's that weird hour.
This is a weird time of day. It's just not.
Be non-gold now.
anyone who's watching, please tweet that we're here holding up signs as Mitt Romney is expected to be leaving from the Hyatt Century Plaza Hotel.
I'm assuming that except. Should I do flag or Romney?
You do flag, they're doing Romney.
What attaches to you?
I don't know how.
I can't believe I don't have tape. What kind of preparative individual am I without tape?
Yeah. If I was Sky, I'd have gap tape.
I have my water. I have 8 hours worth of batteries. I have battery charging.
I should be good until 8:30. At least 8 o'clock.
Excellent.
You should face that way, Rush, so that they can see that we're here.
Let me know when to turn.
Yeah, someone's coming out right now.
Oh, you got the Romney. You do Romney to the Romney Exeters. I'll do corporate America to the non-Romney. You know, I bet he's over there. We're all. Ah. That wind.
Yeah. It's a little chilly. I should have brought another hoodie.
Are you guys here for the candidate? Or are you no.
Really?
We did a lot of their event security stuff. We just helped pitch.
Okay.
I worked at this place and there is no parking. They have to give you cards for valet parking.
Really?
There's,
Yeah, right.
There's no parking?
I can park. It creates costs. Yeah, I gotta face this way. The wind's gonna blow me.
You can go on the other side of the driveway.
Oh, I could.
Yeah.
You're so smart.
I know.
You guys don't block the cars.
Oh, we will not. We will not. The lady in the car is wearing pearls and she's smiling at us. The guy in this van looks like a utility van. He's wearing a suit. Oh, it's Kodo Limousine. Okay, so he's a driver and he's got passengers inside the van. It looks like a utility van, but it's actually a transportation van. I wish you guys could see. They can't see anything. Look at the quality right now. They can't see. They can't see anything, and I can't even see your face, and the light is like blinding you. And
I'm not photogenic.
you look great though.
What's your name?
My name's Patty.
Patty?
Yeah.
Patty. Beers?
Yeah.
Really? Beer and beers?
Yeah.
Oh, Amanda, you invite me to every event.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, because I saw one day you said, friend me and I'll invite you to every event.
And it's true. It's totally true.
I don't recognize. Do this maybe. That blue. Because I can see your blue eyes in the picture.
Well, I had no glasses and I had red and orange and it made my eyes stand out more.
Yeah?
Yeah. I took that picture for my photography class.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for what you do.
Well, you're welcome.
It's so valuable.
But that happens a lot. People know my name and not my face, but I think I do that intentionally.
What do you death grip on that?
I'm sorry. Don't ever hand me a piece of paper.
We have 300.
Because I'll just crumple it up.
Wow, we can't even see the sign. Like, we can barely see. This is terrible. This taxi is empty. I wonder if I go on the other side, will I be able to see better? Let me try. So there's like 5 cops and 4 of us.
It's too windy.
But the cops are totally chilling and relaxing over there, so I don't think...
They don't like Romney.
Yeah, I don't think they do. Oh, you can see the fountain at least. That's nice. No, it's absolutely not better over here. But at least I don't have my back to the cops. But honestly, I'm not scared of these cops. They're not interested, really. I don't think they're really interested in what we're doing at all. I think they're just here because they have to be here. I don't think they're expecting any problem, and obviously I'm not expecting any problem. So it's all good, yay! I wish I had my sunshine hat.
You are sunshine.
Oh, thank you.
Are.
Have you seen the hats that Sunshine makes? They're like knitted hats with like crazy colors, and they're really bright. I wear that on when I stay on Skid Row. I wear that hat because it's like really warm, and you don't get cold. You don't get cold if you have one of those hats on. It's in my backpack in the car.
You know what? I have a solution.
Yeah?
I was all ready to take a bunch of pictures.
Uh-huh.
But it's 3 of us.
Yeah. We should take a picture of you though with that flag. Also a bandana on your face, it keeps you warm too.
I want people to see.
Yeah.
I have no shame in showing my face. It's my right to
I don't like the cops filming me.
You don't like the cops what?
Filming me?
Why?
I feel like I don't know. It's an invasion. It's I feel like I'm being invaded. Like I couldn't say my privacy because I'm in public, but I feel like they're gonna use it against me.
Imagine how they feel. 300 people pointing cameras at them and...
Yeah, but I'm not gonna make an FBI file on them either.
Oh yeah. We were talking about $75 and we can get a...
Yeah, and then also I've been hearing that LAPD has a list of all of us with code red, yellow, and blue. If they're looking at Facebook, my name is on that list.
I have nothing to hide. Our country is fucked up and I'm here to announce that.
The people in the taxi right here are interested in whatever it is that you're doing.
Yeah, you just wasted your money. Romney is 100% mitt. Get it?
Mitt?
Or Romney is 100% full of mitt.
I don't know what mitt is.
Shit.
Oh, okay.
Why do we have weather today? Why today?
Yesterday was hot and we were wearing hoodies. And I didn't have my hood up. Someone came and tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Hoodie's up."
Really?
Yeah, and I couldn't tell him no.
I'm the worst protester on the planet.
Why is that? No duct tape?
Yeah.
I normally carry duct tape in my backpack, but I don't think I have any right now.
I've got clamps, pins, ties, hard drives, a book on anarchy.
Yay, anarchy!
Gum, batteries, no tape.
Boo gum. Gum is poison. Even like gum that's not sugar-free has artificial sweeteners in it that are highly toxic.
Yeah, by the way, saccharin, for those who consume saccharin, does that work? Almost.
It looks like it's working. I'm not seeing anything. I wonder if I drop the stream and come back, the light will adjust better. If I drop out and come back, the light might work better.
Okay.
So I'll be back. Sorry about the commercial. I'll be back in a second.